Have you ever wondered how all those influencers seem to be able to afford every single clothing item, no matter how expensive it might be? In this video, I'll show you ways to make looking cool cheaper, where to get high fashion pieces for half their original price, and in the end, some alternatives for popular fashion trends. The key to shopping on a budget is knowing what to buy, where to buy it, and when to buy it. By following these 3 simple steps, you'll be able to save a lot of money. So first of all, you will need something to look for. This can be anything from t-shirts to new sneakers or whatever you like. To find inspiration on looks and proportions, you can go through your favorite celebrities' social medias or just type them in on your browser. This way you might find your personal style as well as how to style pieces that you already own. But the important part about knowing what to shop is to get good basic and essential clothes. If you're on a tight budget, the worst thing you can do is to get one expensive item where you spend your whole money on. Instead, what you need to do is to shop as much of the things you want or need for the lowest amount of money possible. So basically, what I'm telling you is to invest into good basics and not buy crazy items for crazy prices. They won't make you happy over a long period of time. So now the question, where do you get such basics? And how do you know if the quality is worth the price? Here are a bunch of brands for you to check out. First of all is Zara, which of course everyone should know. They have literally anything, from jeans over perfumes to elegant coats and everything to a fair and cheap price. Zara is a good option for plain t-shirts, any types of jeans and other basic clothing. The quality of the items is alright, but you'd have to consider that they usually don't last forever. The next brand is basically Zara with better quality and longevity. COS is a Swedish brand and is short form for Collection of Style. They position themselves in the premium high street sector and are more expensive than, for example, brands like H&M, but more affordable than luxury brands like Hermes or Louis Vuitton. As I said, they are pretty much Zara with better quality, so they will also have literally anything you search for. But I can especially recommend you their coats, their basic t-shirts and long sleeves, and their jeans, which are personally one of my favorite basic pieces I own. Up next is Uniqlo, my favorite brand for basic pieces in general, but also especially their t-shirts. For only 15 euros, the Airism tee is the best option for cheap but high-quality basic shirts. Besides that, they have many other affordable clothes. For example, this puffer jacket, which is on sale right now for only 119 euros. Uniqlo also has over 2,000 stores, with nearly half of them located in Japan and the rest of them spread all over the world. So you might as well have one in your nearest city that you might want to check out. The last of the basic brands is Abercrombie & Fitch. The US brand is really well known, but I just wanted to mention it in here as I thought it would fit in with the other 3. They also have great basic pieces. My favorite of them is the Essential Hoodie, which sits at around 55 euros, but they often have good discounts. The hoodie comes in a variety of 23 colors and has really nice proportions. Of course, Abercrombie also has many cool and modern jeans with any types of fits. So A&F is always an easy option. So this one is a bit of a tricky question, as there isn't a particular best timing to buy your clothes. But there are 2 tips on when to maybe get some discounts on your stuff. First of all is to buy the items when they are out of season. For example, if you cop a puffer jacket, which is obviously for the winter or late fall season, in the summer, or even in spring. Often they will have huge discounts on these leftover items, and you can do something good for your wallet. The only disadvantages are that it maybe won't be a trend anymore once you get to wear it, and that they often only have more uncommon sizes left. But there, you just have to be lucky. The other one is end-year sales. As the name says, it's just a huge sale that many brands, and yes, even some designers have at the end of the year to just clear out their warehouses and have space for the new year. Unfortunately, the new year just began, so you'll have to wait another 9 months for those sales. Many popular brands do these type of deals, including some I just mentioned, such as Zara, COS, or Uniqlo. But also some designers, not all but some, offer them, such as Yves Saint Laurent and Valentino. But at those more expensive brands, the sale is limited on specific products. At this point, I forgot the most important time to get stuff for less money, the Black Friday and the whole Black Week in general. But I think everyone knows about it, so I won't even go into more detail on that and just continue with the video. For this question, there are more options for you, but today I just want to include secondhand shopping. It is, in fact, just the most simple way to get designer and high fashion pieces for way less money. To find steals at secondhand shopping, you just need patience and, most of all, luck. If you are located in North America, the easiest thing you can do is to go thrifting at your local thrift store. I think the most famous thrift store chain is Goodwill. They have stores all over the US. If you are from Europe, the most efficient way to get cheap, secondhand designer is Vinted. It is an online platform and basically works like a thrift store, but just online. With both of these things, you can often get clothes for a fraction of their original price, and I know many people who got crazy steals this way. To end it up, I have a few alternatives for popular fashion pieces so you don't have to spend a fortune on your favorite items, or just be different than everyone else. First of all, we have the Timberland, a classic and OG boot, but just so many people have it nowadays. So one of my favorite boots, that are not Tim's, are the Roa boots. The whole brand reminds a bit of Arc'teryx and resembles this outdoor and hiking vibe. The boot is also a hiking boot, but can look super clean in some streetwear outfits. Retail they go for around €600, but you can get them way cheaper for resale at around $240. Next up, we have the Japanese selvage raw denims. To get yourself a real pair of those will not only cost you both your kidneys, but also is nearly impossible to find. In my opinion, the best raw denim you can get, instead of those, is the Supreme one. It has the exact same vibe as the original ones, and comes in at about €200, which is still a lot of money, but the longevity on those is really good. The last one is an alternative for the Acne Studios scarf. Although I have to admit it looks super comfy and goes really clean if you style it right, I think €300 is kinda expensive. A good alternative for only €32, which is a crazy price, are the scarves from Oakenfort. They literally look the exact same, and the quality is actually surprisingly good for this price. I hope you enjoyed the video and I could give you some good tips and suggestions. If you did, I would really appreciate a follow and a like, as this is just the beginning of my account.